Can I break 80 with just a 5-wood? Let's find out.
Oh no. 6. Fuck. If I 3-putt from here, I think I'll retire.
As usual, starting off with a par 5 is always good when you have a 5-wood in your hand and you don't have the big dog. And unlike my big dog, I ended up in the fairway, which is great, but I fatted my second shot. Not good, but thank God for my wedge play because I absolutely stiffed one right next to the hole. Not good enough for a gimme from all my partners, but they made me work for it. Off to a fantastic start. Yep. A birdie to start the break 80 with a 5-wood series.
Gonna be right edge.
A good start to the second hole. Just pulled my iron and I had to make up and down to just make a par, and unfortunately just didn't happen. I left myself too long apart and too much of a break on this putt to try and make it. Fortunately, it was a tap in. So
No.
level par after 2 holes. Always a good start, I think.
Massive ramp here.
Now, why a 5-wood, you might ask? A lot of people use a 3-wood. I find 3-wood slightly harder to hit, and also my 3-wood would be a lot closer to my driver. So I've got a 5-wood. It gives me a lot more air, shall we say, a lot of air time. But unlike my putter, which is a red hot at the moment, what a par that was. My 5-wood is just as forgiving as my putter, which is just great. Now, dog leg left. This is one of the harder holes on the course. I just pulled my 5-wood, had a tree in my way, but I managed to get it on the green. A green and reg.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought it was uphill.
But unfortunately, my hot hands just pushed that a bit too far. And I 3-putted. I 3-putted, and that's okay.
No.
Had to take a deep breath. I was 1 over after 4 holes. Thank God for that birdie. Kept me in the round.
Ugh.
Now, this is one thing I don't like about par 3s in the UK. Nope. The winter sucks. You have to play off the mats because they're trying to protect the teeing areas and the tee-off areas, shall I say. And I just don't like hitting off the mats. I don't get a feel for the mats. Again, a long putt. I just pushed the last hole really far. So this time I was a little bit more conservative. And it wasn't quite in the tap-in range, but I managed to make a par. So continuing the good run for the first 5
I think you might get a shot here, though.
Now, this is a pretty straightforward hole. And a lot of room on the right, which is where I went. And got my second on the green. I thought it was a lot closer, but it wasn't. And then there's a massive ridge on this green. I completely missed it and 3-putted again. So you can see where sometimes my putter is great and sometimes my distance control really lets me down. And that's happened for the last... well, it's happened twice in 6 holes already. But you got to keep a calm head. I'm 2 over. That's okay. We'll find a way to keep it going. Another par 3. This one placed severely downhill.
Short,
and I left it short. I blame the mats again. But not going to 3-putt twice in a row. So left myself another short gimme-ish range to continue or start a new par streak. Now this is where the 5-wood really helps. If this was a driver, goodbye, OB, add another couple of shots. But I missed the OB by a yard, so that's good. Saved myself, got it out there, got it up there, and got it on the green. in 3, I had a putt for par.
Yeah. If I 3-putt from here, I think I'll retire. It's on camera, I'm recording as well, so...
Let's see if the confidence pays off and if I make this putt.
My final moments. You can go to Turkey instead of me, actually. There you go.
Yep, I made it. I'm not retiring.
That's
They're going to
a
have
4.
to see me again next week. What a par. The hardest hole in the course. Sometimes you take your medicine and it works out for you. 2 over after 8. Going strong, I would say. And I just left myself a lot of work on this hole. I pulled it. Had a bad lie.
No!
I thought I could get a 5-iron on it. And cue the sad music because...
It's not going to run, but it's okay.
yeah, I hit not 1, not 2, but 3 bad shots in a row. That's just not good enough. I was off, it's nearly playing off the practice area there. I had to make this putt to make a double. And that's the happiest I've been on the front 9. That's 4 over, thanks to that double bogey. Starting the back 9 strong.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I have to say, I'm really liking this 5-wood, man. It really works well. You know, you're always in play. You're always safe, even if you overhook or over pull or over cut, whatever it might be. You're still in play. I really like it. I like this short shot that I just hit. Left myself too long apart. And breaks are harder to read in the winter.
Hit it harder.
It's a bogey. That's okay. Be strong for the next hole. And this is what I mean by overcutting my shot. But again, it's a 3-wood, not a driver, or a 5-wood, not a driver. It's in play. It's in a great position for me to hit the 5-wood again. And I absolutely creamed it. What a shot. I was so happy. That was, I think, my best shot of the 18 holes. I felt good after hitting that. Now, my playing partners were like, just putt it. Your putter is going to do a lot better than anything you do with your wedge. And they were not wrong. I got it to within a gimme distance. They weren't gimmying anything to me because I missed it. Yep. That was bad. I was not happy with that, and the excuse that I gave them was that I lost my microphone. Had to get it back together on the next hole and hit a really solid 5-wood. I think you're tired of me saying 5-wood because, yeah, I'm not. I'm happy with how it's going. Left myself in the rough again, but I managed to hit a good shot this time. Got it out closer to the hole. I couldn't say the same about this chip, however. It was shit. And I actually left myself further away from the hole than when I started. So I just had to bite the bullet again, try and get it as close to the hole as possible, and walk away with a bogey. That's 3 bogeys in a row to start the back 9. That was me swearing at myself because I needed to sort myself out. And that pull doesn't look anything like sorting myself out. That chip, however, I'd say it's good. Left myself a pretty long putt. But I made it. I made it to get on the par train. I was very happy with that because, man, 3 bogeys in a row is never good. Again, I creamed that shot. That was really good. I would say that was my second best shot. But I ended up in the woods.
That line was not very good.
Yeah, I wanted to cut it, and I just didn't cut it. I had to stop a lesson that was going on in the practice area to hit that shot. It's okay.
Thank you.
Only someone trying to break 80. Managed to get out and had a line at the green. But from the rough, that's okay. Missed the green, but hit a pretty good chip, I think. 2 pars in a row. Come on. I'm back on the train. I've got 2 more shots to play with. And I absolutely fatted the shit out of that shot. Oh, God.
The first.
So I was 7 over. I've got 16, 17, 18. After this 15th as well. And I was just worried whether I was going to make it or not. So I was kind of recovering in recovery mode. I was just like, let's get it on, 2 putt, walk away with a bogey, and then deal with the next hole. That was pretty tough to take, but that's all I could do on this hole. So just dribbled it down to the hole, 2 putted, walked away with another bogey. The back nine isn't looking that good.
Fuck.
I've got 16, 17, and 18, and I only have 1 shot to break 80. Oh, so I need to make 2 pars and a bogey. Let's see if I can do it. I absolutely creamed the 5-wood again, very happy, and then I hit a solid wedge. I hit an absolute solid wedge from 110 yards, and thought I was going to be great, but as you can see from where this putt is being hit, I left myself in the wrong place. That ball did not stop, and I was just so annoyed that it just, ugh. Another putt. Come on, lab. Save me. With a par. Thank you. I was very happy, as you could tell. The 17th is a pretty straightforward par 4. I just ballooned the 5-wood up in the air. And that sometimes happens with the 5-wood when I try and absolutely clobber the shit out of it. It goes up really high and I just can't control the spin. It was in the fairway though. Managed to hit a really long iron, short of the green. Had to get it up and down to make a par. Could have done better, but
whoa!
It got behind the hole. Good putt, some would say. Not in the hole, but a bogey.
That's a 5.
But here we have it. The final hole is a par 3. Uphill, blind shot. I need to make a par to break 80
going to be on the
with
bottom
just
tier as well with that bounce.
Got up there, saw that I had a birdie putt.
Oh!
Ooh! Nearly made the birdie, but a par is enough for me to break 80 with a 5-wood. I hope you enjoyed this. Here are my stats, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you. Wow. That was good.